Gundam.tk presents Infinite Justice. Hey, what's up everybody? Robert184, 2Rs, 2Bs, Gundam.tk, and I'm here with something that a lot of you have been waiting for a while, the Master Grade Infinite Justice Gundam from the series Seed Destiny. Now, my good friend Foz Gundam was kind enough to do a review before, but anyway, for whatever reason, that is not here. But anyway, here are my thoughts. This kit came out in 2008, and it sells for the price you can see there of 5,000 Japanese yen. With a look around the box, you're going to notice gimmicks, weapons, and more weapons, which is always pretty cool. So you're going to get double beam weapons, you're going to get the beam boomerang there, you're going to get the beam carry shield, I believe that's called, and the grapple stinger down there, which is attached to the shield. This shield has a whole bunch of weapons built into it, which is very cool, and in addition to that, you also get the clear blue effect parts to slap on, just in case one shield wasn't enough. Here you're going to get a front view of the actual Gundam itself, and yeah, it's pink, which is very Char-ish, so draw your comparisons as you will if you choose. But of course, the backpack is the big feature of this Gundam. So there it is. This is the step up on the regular Justice Gundam from the end of Seed, and some information there about that. On the back, you'll notice just how big that backpack is, even when it's all folded up, and when you do detach it, you're going to be able to slide a few things into place, but you're going to get this huge boomerang looking thing that the Gundam can stand on and send out as a weapon and all sorts of cool things like that. And I always forget to mention this, but there you have a cockpit, and you do get a very tiny figure that you can paint up. And here it shows off the feature that if you pop this out, the wings will swing out automatically. On the other side of the box, yes, unlike G-Savior, they are showing off the fact that they do have a head, but more than that, the fact that it's got writing on this part under the V-fin, which is very, very cool. In addition to that, you're going to get the effect parts in a variety of sizes and lengths. So if you wanted to have beams coming out of your feet and attaching to your knees to go do a Char kick, sorry, I'm using the wrong name there, you can do that and make it look pretty awesome. You're also going to be able to put in the Faith stickers if you want. Those are going to be included. You're also able to move the shoulders. These parts are going to move on the backpack. And when you attach this to an action base, all sorts of different things, including the splitting of the thigh armor, which anybody who's built Strike Freedom will be familiar with. Now, if you bought the Master Grade Destiny, you could recreate this scene. I'm actually not that crazy about this picture. Anyway, here there's a whole bunch of light shooting out, so you can't tell exactly what pose they're in. But I don't really like the way Justice looks there. However, the fact that you can pull off this kind of dynamic pose says something in and of itself. And finally, Bandai, please do this every time. Here's an unpainted, right out of the box version of this put together. And when you do that, you're going to get an attachment part here. This holds the beam sabers. You're going to get seals, decals, effect parts. You'll see that one's already attached to the leg, the stinger here, and a whole bunch of plates. I won't be looking at the plates today, so straight to the manual. So here we have the regular Master Grade cover with just a headshot on it. On the back, you're going to have a nice picture, as you've already seen on the box, and I'm glad they show the front and not the back. Anyway, here's some story about it, and a whole bunch of fictional parts. These do not exist in real life. Anyway, some instructions about how to put everything together, how to put the decals on, how to snip the parts off neatly, and in terms of runners, you're going to have an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Sorry, I'm just reciting the alphabet here. But the point is you're not going to get any double plates except for the D and F plates. And of course, the colors that you're going to see in here are mostly gray, black, and pink. In terms of interesting parts, we're going to have some things down here for the M parts. That's a whole bunch of pink effect parts. Not going to use a bunch of polycaps. You get the shield and two beam sabers if you want to put those doubles on there together. But overall, not too many large parts, despite the fact that the backpack is pretty large when it's all put together. Standard, modern, good-looking manual on the inside. You put together the body, then the head, follow that up with the arms and legs. On the splash page in the middle, they're going to show off the meteor unit attaching to Infinite Justice, and that will never happen in Master Grade, unfortunately. And down at the bottom, they're going to show off Strike Freedom there, Destiny, and Force Impulse, and tell you to put some lining on. It'll look a lot better. I really hope that they add Legend to this so you can properly recreate the final scenes. Color guide, and then we've got some new images, including one with just all the weapons off, but everything is looking very, very posable with the help of an action base. You'll notice that they don't show it off very often without that. Moving on, the backpack is going to dominate the back of the instruction manual, and it's going to show you how to transform it. Not very complex at all. And when you go ahead and build the weapons here, you're going to get the shield, you're going to just show you how to attach the rifle on and build that, how you build the shining edge boomerang, that looks pretty cool, and the grapple stinger, which of course looks cooler than it actually works in practice. Then some information just on how you put the backpack on and transform it, and attach everything to the action base, and you actually have to cook the effect parts to get them bent into the right way. At the back, how do you put all the stickers on? And that's it. When everything's put together, you're going to get a lot of parts with this, which is always good to see for all these extra weapons. Anyway, legs with the feet attached, I've got an effect part on there for no real reason. Beam sabers are attached here on the hips and the waist armor. The chest is looking very solid and Seed Destiny-ish, not too different from Strike Freedom there. The arms have separate shoulders, of course the head unit. You're going to get the backpack, the shield, the rifle, then you're going to get 2 beam saber parts, the clear blue part for the shield, and you're also going to get 2 more effect parts, so 3 in total, and this is going to attach onto the shield itself. A whole bunch of attachments to put the backpack and the Infinite Justice up on an action base, and then you have this bendable wire so you can send out this thing to Rambaral. Even without the runners between the manual and these parts, there's a lot to talk about, so stay tuned for the next part where I will finish these off before we'll put this together and show you what the Gundam itself looks like. Sorry, I always like to keep these videos under 10 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next part.